Hi Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your November 11th to the 20th, 2019 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates, do not forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. So let's see now, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Venus, what November 11th to the 20th has in store. Now, I'm just moving your Witchling cards and your Fairy Guidance cards to the side and taking the extra tarot deck, which we'll be using at the end to clarify anything that Spirit has said, to give added insights, to answer more questions, okay? And yeah, that'll be used for your bonus reading at the end. So let's see now, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, what November 11th to the 20th, 2019 has in store for you. Capricorn, November 11th to the 20th, 2019, Capricorn. 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 Show me clearly, 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 show me clearly. Fantastic. That's where the cards fell, so that's where Spirit wants me to stop. At the center of everything, Capricorn, is the 10 of Wands. You are done carrying around a weight of what everybody else wants, and you are now moving towards prosperity and happiness with the 4 of Wands. Then we have the 5 of Cups. You're going to have a tendency during this time to focus on the negative instead of the positive. So this is really saying change your mind, change your life. And then the Magician, you have such tremendous power. You have such an ability to manifest your desires. So here you are embracing your magic. You really are. And you're standing before the altar of your existence. There's also going to be an awakening to you. There is a part of you. I believe that it is through this magic that comes, through this sense, of understanding that you see your fears start to fall away. And a part of you that has been dormant, that has been, kind of kept in the sidelines, starts to come out. Now, the Pisces energy here with the Moon card represents a time frame of February 19th to March 20th. So this is really going to have an effect on 2020. As you embrace this new year, as you move forward in this new time for yourself, you are going to see that the fears that held you back start to fall away. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles, which is you in the minor arcana. You are represented by the Pentacles. In the major arcana, you are represented by the Devil card. And then we have here the Page of Wands. Passion, creativity is a huge part of your consciousness and also of your heart. You are taking this gift and you are getting a gift of passion, of creativity, of insights, and you are most definitely taking it and you're actually running with it. You're being a student, and the best way to embrace your magic, your quote unquote magic, this is a sense of knowing that the God's head lives within you, knowing that you are more powerful than you give yourself credit for. The way that you are embracing this truth is moving you towards your passion, your creativity, and you know that you are a student. You see almost forever that you will be a student, that you will be constantly learning, constantly exploring, constantly expanding, and that's actually a really beautiful thing. Hanged Man. As you are awakening, you're seeing things so different than everybody else. So don't think that everybody's going to see things the way that you see things. Oh goodness, I'm sorry. My nose just itched terribly. Okay, sorry about that. Too much sharing, but there we go. That you're going to be seeing things differently, and it's going to be this spark of inspiration, this part of truth that really awakens you towards your deeper desire. Because look at this serpent line right here. You have the Moon card, you have the Judgment card, you have the Magician and the Hanged Man. So here, this is a serpent line of major arcana. This is a serpent line of tremendous power. Now, with having a line like this of major arcana, there are changes and there are things that are going to be happening, ways that you are going to be moving forward, truths that you are going to be facing that you have been holding back from, or that that you have been holding back from, that are going to seem like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm facing all of this right now. So no, Capricorn, there are going to be points in the 11th to the 20th that feel overwhelming, that make you question your decisions, that make you question the way that you're moving forward. Be authentically you. Embrace the weirdness. That's what Spirit is saying. Embrace your heart's desire, embrace your truth, because this is leading you towards your greatness, towards your awesomeness, towards what you desire in life. And you're not living for anybody else. We get one crack at this. Even if you believe in reincarnation, which I do, but you get only so much firewood. You only get so much. And then there's no more. So yes, you only get one crack at living your truth and burning as brightly as you can before the fire dies away. Right, so let's see your fairy guidance. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Capricorn, November 11th to the 20th, 2019. Capricorn, November 11th to the 20th, 2019. Right here. Intuition and change. Your intuition is bringing about change. It's also bringing about inspiration. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Capricorn, November 11th to the 20th, 2019. Capricorn, November 11th to the 20th, 2019. Capricorn, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Courage, oh, that's my favorite card. And imagination, yeah, not limiting yourself, seeing the expanse of your imagination, that's really quite beautiful. So here we have courage, and this says, courage is the strength to stand when it is easier to fall down. And that's what I love, because that's what courage is. It's not being recklessly brave, because that's just being stupid. It's not putting yourself in really, really dangerous situations saying, I'm invulnerable. Is that the right word? You're not going to get hurt. You're just going to be able to make it out and not even thinking about consequences. That's being reckless, right? Here, it's having the courage to stand when it's easier to fall, having the courage to stand when it is easier to run away, and knowing that life is all about the courage. It's all about the truth within yourself. It's all about the power to move you forward. It's all about your blessings. And it's all about your desire to move towards where you need to be, body, mind, and spirit. The color that shines through here is indigo. That's healing and cleansing your third eye chakra. Your courage comes from you seeing what others do not see, and from you embracing what others have denied. And it's also going to take courage to see what others do not see, and to see what others have denied. Then we have imagination. And this says, imagination intrigues the soul and illuminates the heart. It certainly does. You're illuminating your glory. You're illuminating your light and your love. Imagination, thinking outside of the box. You're actually going to find that you think outside of the box a lot during these 10 days. And here, the color that shines through is purple. That's healing and cleansing your crown chakra. Your mind, your inspiration, your imagination is completely tied. Your mind is tied to your heart, okay? So what I'm seeing here is that the power of your truth is illuminating you and guiding you forward, that your heart is going to be singing to your mind, and it's going to be opening up new doors, new inspirations, new desires that are moving you forward. And this is something that you're absolutely embracing during this time. Let me see here. Okay. Then we have intuition. And this says, intuition is the ability to stand. No, not the ability to stand. Intuition is the ability to listen to your higher self. Listen to your higher self. Listen to your truth. Listen to what you want. Because sometimes it can get caught up with what everybody else wants of you. This is what you're being reborn to do. To listen to your truth. To stand in your glory. To know what you want. And you might say, Dean, I don't know what I want. I've never known what I want. And everybody says, oh, there's a purpose for you being on this earthly plane, and I just don't know what it is. Step back. Silence yourself for a minute. And it doesn't have to be anything, oogity boogity, anything just like absolutely jaw-dropping. What is it that you love? Do you love planting gardens? Do you love taking care of plants? Do you love, cooking? Do you love, it could be so mundane. It could be that you love knitting or crocheting, or you love watching sports, okay? And you love cheering on a team. It doesn't have to be something that you can make a living out of. It doesn't have to be something that everybody goes, oh my gosh, that's so innovative. Nobody's ever done that. Wow, you're so great. It can be something that people go, oh yeah, that's your strength. That's your gift. You're a really good parent. You love your kids. Everybody loves their kids. Let me tell you a secret. No, everybody does not. And I know you're not supposed to say that, but there are plenty of people who sit there and go, wow, if I had this to do over again, I wouldn't do it. So the fact that you love what you do, the fact that you look at your kid and go, wow, that's awesome. That's awesome, Capricorn. Embrace that. It doesn't have to be something newsworthy. It's just you worthy. Embrace that inspiration, because it's going to change everything. This says, expand your flexibility for change and you'll enjoy the vitality of life ahead. Do not limit yourself. Do not sit there and say, this is so small. It can't possibly change anything. Don't sit there and negate yourself or degrade yourself. Embrace change and move forward in it. You're going to be like a butterfly. And you know one of the reasons why I love butterflies? It's a little bit morbid, but, it's cool. That's me. It's because butterflies represent beauty, but they're also attracted to carrion. Carrion? No, that's the name. Carrion. There we go. Dead bodies. So carcasses. They are the beauty and they are the darkness of life. The light and the dark. They're the cycle of existence. And that's what you're embracing here. Now, that may be a little bit too morbid for some of you, but I think it's beautiful. I really do. Because here with the 10 of Wands, you're tired of carrying everybody's burden. You're tired of putting yourself last. You're tired of saying, oh, if I give you a helping hand, you'll give me a helping hand. And just find that people let you fall. Now you're moving towards your passion. You're moving towards your creativity. You're moving towards what you want. And then you will put down all your dreams, all your desires, everything that you want to create and cultivate on this earthly plane. And God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, is handing you a gift of insight, is handing you a gift of passion, is handing you a gift of creativity. Take it. Take it as you're cultivating what you desire. Because as I said, I was once talking to a Buddhist nun, and she said to me, when I said about reincarnation, that you only have X amount of firewood. That's how she described it. She said, you don't come back forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. She says, you have X amount of firewood. So you have to live your truth. Well, she didn't say live your truth. But she said, so you have to make the most out of each life. Because you never know when you won't have another one. And that's what I'm seeing here. Making the most out of this life. Making the most out of your passion, out of your creativity, out of what you desire from your existence. Because here there's a reason to celebrate. And it's not that you're kind of like a cart horse. It's not that you're schlepping things back and forth and you're, going after new ideas and you're carrying everybody else's burdens and stuff like that. It's because you're letting go of the pain and of everything that you are carrying that bows you over, that makes you look at the ground and not the sky. Because even if you're looking at the ground, you should be doing so out of seeing the beauty in it, out of looking for, the flowers that are blooming or the different color leaves or something like that. Here, you're looking at the ground because it's too hard to look at the sky. And that's changing. That's why the weight is being lifted off of your shoulders. And then here, you have reason to celebrate. Joy and happiness and beauty. A sense of power and prosperity. Now, the Four of Wands is the minor arcana marriage card. This is a celebration akin to a wedding. This is a truth that moves you forward. And here you have the Ace of Wands. Not the Ace of Wands. The Page of Wands. This is where you're taking the gift of the Ace of Wands. And you're being a student of your passion, a student of your creativity. Excuse me. You can also find that you're very connected to a fire sign energy at this time. An Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. Right? They're coming through as a page. They're still learning. They're still understanding. You're coming through as a queen. So you're the director behind the scenes. Will you be absolutely on equal footing right away? No. Excuse me. Or at the same point in your journey? No, you won't. But there is something here about discovery, about understanding. And here, with your passion being described as the page, you are learning, you are discovering, and you're going to have moments where you're absolutely certain of what you're doing, when you're embracing the magic, and you're going to have moments where it absolutely terrifies you, where you're like, what if this all fails? What if everything falls apart? What if I can't keep it up? What if I just fail and disappear and walk away? What do I do then? How do I exist? Do not let fear hold you back, because with the moon card shining through, it most definitely can. Judgment is saying that you are awakening towards something great. A part of you that has been dormant, a part of you that has been sleeping is awakening. And that awakening is having you see things differently. You might feel as if you're caught between two worlds. Okay? Because there's the world of slumber, the world of insight, the world of ideas and endless limitations. And then there's the world of the earthly plane, of everything that needs to be done, of every, person that is making a demand of you. So here, with the Judgment card and the Hanged Man, you are awakening to see things differently. And it's taking tremendous courage to move forward in your truth. It's taking tremendous courage to see your path and see your ideas. Do not give up on yourself. It will be very easy to. Why? It will be very easy to give up on yourself because it's always easier to give up than to fight. It is always easier to sit there and say, you know what, I'm tired. Because at your heart is the 10 of Wands. You're tired. You deserve a rest. Now, is anybody going to let you have one? Is the world going to say, oh, Capricorn, you're tired, you can just stop? No, that isn't how it works. I wish it was. That would be awesome if it was. But here, as you're moving forward, you're putting down the burdens, you're seeing the sky, you're looking at the beauty on the ground instead of, the drudgery, the mud of it all. You're soaring high. The darkness is illuminating things. So with the full moon illuminates a cycle, but it's going to be it's not the lunar cycle that it's illuminating. For you, it is illuminating the cycle of your existence, the cycle of where you have been and where you are going. It's illuminating your truth, and it's guiding you forward. You're spreading your wings and you're flying. You're going after what it is that you want. And as you do so, you embrace the magician. You embrace your power and your truth. You stand before the altar of your existence and you say, this is who I am and this is where I need to be. There is a power to you that is unseen. There is a power to you that may even scare you about yourself. So you're flying high and you're going after what you want. But the flying high isn't always going to feel like flying high. It is going to feel fear-based. It is going to feel like at times you're running away. You're not. Okay? You're spreading your wings. You're seeing where it is that you stand with the magician. Right? You're embracing your passion. You're embracing your creativity. You're embracing your power. You are calling on the God's head that lives within you. You are knowing the fact that the God's head lives within you. Brahma said in Hinduism, he said, I will hide the God's head within man because that is the one place they will not look for it. You are looking within. You're knowing that it's not gotten through another person. It's not gotten through the ideal job. It's not gotten through climbing the highest mountain or going to the deepest part of the sea. It's gotten through looking within you and seeing endless possibilities and endless power within yourself. You are made of stardust. A bit of the universe runs through your veins. A bit of infinity runs through your veins. Do not give up on you. Don't, because you can achieve absolutely spectacular things if you put your mind to it. If you claim your power. It gives you a gift of new beginnings. Now, this is what the magician is holding within his hands, the wand. Excuse me. So you are taking the gift of new beginnings. You're claiming it. And it lets you see everything differently. It gives you new insights. It gives you new understandings. It gives you new ideas. Now it makes you into a queen. Now the queen is the director behind the scenes. The king is the actor upon the stage. The one that everybody turns to, the one that everybody looks at. The queen is the one who makes the decisions. Now, that's not being sexist. Well, maybe it is. But it is also saying here that the queen doesn't have to be seen. But in medieval times, you always hear about the king. The king is always the one that's seen. Right? You do have some instances like Queen Elizabeth where queens got to be seen. But that wasn't always the case. And that really wasn't the case. She was an oddity. Even within her own country, they had to be ready for her. And there was supposed to be a Queen Maud before her. But she got overthrown. She never even got to claim her throne because they just weren't ready for her. Here, it is saying that once upon a time, queens could run entire kingdoms, but they had to not be seen. So you're going to be able to have the power to be the king. You are. You're going to be able to have the power to be seen, to be on the stage, to be everything like that. There's going to be something about you that wants to be behind the scenes, and that needs to be behind the scenes. Now you might sit there and say, did all the queens want to be behind the scenes and, everything like that? And you can get into a whole big discussion about this. But a lot of queens that ran countries that husbands were babbling idiots, because they really were. They were just not able to do their job, and they got it because they inherited it. People knew that they ran everything. So know here that people are going to see you, but it's not going to be in a flashy way. It's going to be in a very low-key way as you claim your power. Now, the magician has the sense here of there's a pull. So mainly, you want to be behind the scenes. You want to be kind of hidden away. All right, able to make decisions in quiet and in peace, Capricorn. The magician is saying that you stand before the altar and people turn towards the magician. People see the magician. So people most definitely are going to be taking note of you. And you can find that to be a bit overwhelming as you're carrying these burdens, as you're seeing things in new lights and new understandings. And that is going to bring you to the place where you start to see the negative instead of the positive. The 3 cups that have spilt, not the 2 cups that still stand. The 2 cups that still stand are talking of the 2 of cups, of love, of joy, of healing, of the Minor Arcana Lovers card, of getting what your soul desires. Here, it's looking at every mistake that you have made, every betrayal that you have gone through, every heartbreak that you have had, and this could take up your whole entire life, just living in your sorrows. Do not let your sorrows define you. Do not, because you are becoming a student of your passion. You're taking this gift of new beginnings. You're opening up a new road, and that is going to lead you to a place that's breathtaking. So how does Capricorn take this gift of new beginnings and not let the past overpower them? How does Capricorn take this gift of new beginnings and not let the past overpower them? How does Capricorn take this gift of new beginnings and not let the past overpower them? How does Capricorn take this gift of new beginnings and not let the past overpower them? Show me clearly. 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 Okay, so we have here the 10 of Cups. Love and joy and happiness and celebration. You have a 10 on top of a 10. This is a completion of a cycle. Then we have the 2 of Shields. The 2 of coins. You're embracing your heart's desire. You're moving forward in celebration. This is new job opportunity. This is moving house. This is celebrating. This is joy. This is happiness. And you're balancing things. You're finding your footing. You're finding your place. Okay, it can't be your learning and your certainty, okay? But you're going to be balancing 2 things as you embrace the joy that you want, as you embrace the place that you want to stand. This leads you to the 9 of Cups, joy and happiness over sorrow and pain of the 5 of Cups. It's changing your mind and it's changing your life. It's opening up new opportunities. It's having beauty come in. Then we have the Lovers, right? This is a Gemini energy, and as I said before, you didn't see here the 2 of Cups, the 2 of Cups that stands. So this is falling in love. The Magician has you falling in love with your life, with the masculine and feminine aspects of yourself, with your desires, with the way to move forward. This is opening up truths, commitments. It's opening up the reason why you're on this earthly plane. And it's letting your heart shine through. It's also embracing the duality that you are balancing here. To get to, you have the Lovers, and then you have the Minor Arcana Marriage card. So it's almost as if to get to what you love, you have to balance. You have to find the duality of things. You have to see 2 sides of the coin, and then you move forward. Here is the Chariot. Now the Chariot is a Cancer time frame. This is June 21st to July 22nd. Gemini is the time frame right above it, which is May 21st to June 20th. So here you are moving towards what you desire. Nothing and no one can stop you. At your root, you are awakening, and as you awaken, you charge forward, seeing the light in the dark of life, seeing how important both the night sky and the daytime sky is. And it's being driven towards more. Then you have the High Priestess. Oh, I love that combination. The High Priestess above the moon. You face fears. You face disappointments. You're spreading your wings. You're moving forward. And then you have the High Priestess. You have a sense of seeing behind the darkness, seeing behind the shadows, seeing behind the mass of people, and moving towards your light, moving towards your truth in an authentic way. And saying, you know what, I'm not stepping back for anyone. I'm not hiding away from what I truly desire and where I truly want to be. There is going to be revelations that come your way, insights that come your way that you might not be ready for, okay? But you are ready for them because Spirit is saying you are living them. You are living this truth. So no, you might find it overwhelming. You might find entering into the spiritual abyss, the spiritual endless revelations are coming your way. And you're walking down a road of power. You have the Magician here. People see the Magician. People do not see The High Priestess the same way. Okay, she is more hidden away. Kind of like the Queen, but different. Different because I see her power as being something so much more sensitive. She doesn't have all the tools before her, all the elements before her. She has simply herself. So there's something here. There's truth and there's justice and there is beauty being balanced. And then you have the Knight of Shields, which I love that you have the Knight of Shields, the Knight of Pentacles above the Queen of Pentacles, because the Knight defends the Queen. You are defending your path, your right to move forward. You are defending the choices you have made. And you are getting to where you desire being. Come hell or high water, you are going after what you desire. And nothing and no one can stop you. You have an unstoppable force of success that is leading you forward. Your subconscious message is the Hierophant. This is a Taurus energy. Okay, so Taurus is April 20th to May 20th. Then we have Gemini, which is May 21st to June 20th. Then we have Cancer, which is June 21st to July 22nd. So these time frames flow into each other. Okay, you have the Nine of Cups, you have the Ten of Cups, you have the High Priestess. The Nine of Cups is coming close to a completion of the cycle, is embracing what you love. The Ten of Cups is embracing your truth, is embracing your heart, is celebrating your desires. It's like, oh my gosh, this is so wonderful. The High Priestess says, I am taking this glory, and I am seeing the truth behind it all, and I'm seeing and embracing the reason why I'm here. The Hierophant is the Major Arcana Marriage card, so you have the Minor Arcana Marriage card, you have the Major Arcana Marriage card, you have the Lovers card. You are dedicated to what you love. Absolutely dedicated to what you love. It does not have to be a person. It is simply what you love. It is what your heart sings to. And as you embrace it, you find that you become more and more of who you were born to be. And you claim your power, and you can stand above kings. Your subconscious message is the Strength card. This is, of course, the Leo time frame, which falls right after the Cancer time frame into July 23rd to August 22nd. You're moving forward, unlikely allies, unlikely companions. A sense of being surprised of where you're headed or how you've gotten to where you are. Life taking unexpected turns and embracing your strength, embracing your power, seeing your truth, and being unstoppable. All right, Capricorn, I hope this reading has resonated with you. It was a pleasure to be doing it for you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness, and may harmony always be with you. Bye.